Streaming should be on YouTube now. Checking stream health. Starting. We are live. Alright, to those joining on YouTube, welcome to Spaz & Co. Make Stuff Live. In this case, we are joined by...
Unknown Nobody.
And Crowdic, I believe. So, let's see, Kamipo. Where is my Kamipo?
Call me Po.
Okay, so... let me open up YouTube so I got my chat window. On my phone, anyway. Open recent comic. Let's...
How many parts do you have? So many! All the parts!
We're currently on 7C.
God.
Because Chapter 7 is quite a long chapter, considering it's where all the different subplots come together.
God. Because...
Okay, chat window, chat window. Okay, welcome Marcy, welcome Rainbow Sandra. Okay, so... I guess... When we last left off, we were at 7B last time. Part 7B. Where did we last leave off, Unknown?
I don't know, I wasn't here for the last one. Don't look at me. I was busy doing my own shit last time.
Alright. And I'm doing fine, Marcy. Let's see. Okay, they're blowing their way through stage 4. Okay, they're all using their bombs. What else? Yatsuhashi just showed up. Okay, meanwhile, down in the Genbu Ravine... Okay, let's see, Saku's...
Okay, I'm gonna just one sec. Marcy just asked, so, if you're using Kamio, how WotA's gonna work? You import stuff.
Yes, here, let me go to one of the previous chapters. Well, not one of the previous chapters. Here is an example of... this is the final battle scene. And here's a scene that I'm still working on. Let's see. These I have a placeholder for Shining Needle Castle, but this whole thing is a reference to StarCraft 2. Can't believe we're betting the lives of everyone against Sokyo on some stupid Oni mallet. I hear you, Marissa, but if I was betting everything on that, I would have quit already. Because here we are in the mouth of hell, and we got this far. And we got this far by leaning on each other.
Now, who wants fruit?
Oh yeah, let me show you one of my favorite scenes. Oh yeah, another one that I got here, where Marissa's introduced. Kurosame Magic Shop, Forest of Magic. Sure thing. The Kurosame Magic Shop's always glad to pick up the lazy Shrine Maiden slack for a price, that is. What you got for one premium yokai extermination? Well, without funding from the cheap Tengu, all I can pay you is this 2,500 Mon Steakhouse gift card. Is that okay? Get out! Alrighty, and let's get back to where we were. So yeah, that's how Kamipo helps.
One sec. We're busy with something! Dear God, Rainbow! How much of a freaking yawner or whatever, I don't care! You're going nuts on him! Holy shit, relax! Take your meds! Good
Technically I'm talking to everyone, Rainbow, so we're all here, so we're all working on this comic, technically.
Yeah, still, holy crap!
Okay.
You're begging for someone's attention.
Right. So meanwhile, okay. So last we left off, everyone's fighting Yatsuhashi. Okay, Sakuya. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, that's Sakuya. 35 minutes left. Mercy, you got a shot? Not yet. I'm swamped over here. Let's hope everyone in Genbu Ravine's okay. Cut down to Genbu Ravine. Yomu, Tenchi, and Momiji are all fighting the Tsukumogami together. Race and Moko fight in the background. Yuko talks to Lord Tenma. Let's see, Lord Tenma. So that gives us 35 minutes. I can only hope the Maiden, the Witch, and the Maid can live up to their reputations. Yuko. But what bothers me is, and I don't have my little voice filter, so I can't exactly do this, and yes, it is based off DDC, is if you knew what was in the clouds, why didn't you act sooner? Tenma. Because our current scouting lead told us on good faith that the anomaly was of no importance. Isn't that right, Officer Himekato, who previously told Tenma that I was just paranoid about the stuff going on at the Amanojaku? Okay, Momiji attacks the Tsukumogami. Momiji looks up. Oh gods, we've got it coming! Momiji stirs up a huge Tsukumogami swarm fighting in the clouds. And Nitori next to her. Momiji, you seeing this? Yeah, and I wish I wasn't. Tenma, looking at Hatate. Officer Himekato, what the hell is that? The Aurora Borealis? No. I assure you, Lord Tenma, it's a complete coincidence. There's an overwhelming army of Tsukumogami coming from that storm. Yuko. Miss Hatate, is there something you're not telling the Chief Tengu? Hatate. Yes. Yes, there is. It's Aya's fault. She antagonized the Amanojaku. They wouldn't be attacking Officer Himekato. You assured us the Amanojaku was no threat against Sokyo and that Officer Shimemaru was acting out of paranoia. Nervous Hatate. Well, she was. The Amanojaku is peaceful. The Tsukumogami are attacking on their own free will to protect her. Miss Himekato, how do you know that Tsukumogami are protecting the Amanojaku? Meanwhile...
fuck.
Wow.
Crap baskets.
She messed up real bad.
Tenma looks at Hirako Okami from the Mini-Witch 3 stuff. Officer Okami, notify Shimemaru that she resume service immediately. Yes, Lord Tenma. And as for Miss Himekato, you have a lot of explaining to do.
Crap baskets.
Meanwhile, outside, the Tengu and Kappa are firing everything they got. Hold the line! Sanai, Lady Kaneko, I'm scared! Sanai, don't be afraid. This is what you've been training for. Then how am I supposed to fight if my staff got possessed? And Sanai is just throwing her amulets. Meanwhile, cut back to the ruins of the Moria Shrine, and the staff is playing a game with a headset on.
What? Really?
Cut back. Sanai, there's a lesson you should have learned in your time spent with the incident resolvers. Your tools aren't the only thing you should depend on. Then what am I supposed to do? Tenchi tackles Sanai as a hail of bullets come raining down. Look out! Get up! Get up! You got Tsukumogami to hurt! Tenchi and Sanai battle the incoming Tsukumogami. Let's see. Racing in the background. Yomu, look out! Ah, jeez! Moko leaps in front of Yomu, taking all the bullets. Moko explodes. Moko then reforms. Okay, you stupid yokai. Unlike the bamboo forest, I can use my fire up here. Fire-eyed Moko. Who wants some? Absolutely huge battle that takes up 2/3 of the page. Let's see. Moko burns all the yokai around her. Reisen and Yomu fight together. Tenchi and Sanai fight alongside each other. Yuko, Momiji, and Nitori all fight in the background. All as the Genbu Ravine explodes around them. Let me read the chat. What do you need, Rainbow? I'll continue reading as you type. Okay. Nitori, surrounded by the Kappa fighting. Hold together, everyone! We will not let the Genbu Ravine fall! Meanwhile, one of the Tsukumogami says, all fights regroup and fire at once. We must break them. Momiji looks at the swarming Tsukumogami. What are the Tsukumogami doing? Leave them no room to dodge. Kill them all in the name of the weak. Let's see. Thanks, Rainbow. I'm trying to get back into it. I recently got back into it thanks to Unknown with the Christmas video.
My balls still hurt! Shut up, June! Shut up! Shut!
It's okay, June. Your balls made Gensokyo a better place.
Ow!
Okay, the Tsukumogami fire a tidal wave of Danmaku. The heroines stare up at the tidal wave of Danmaku. Let's see, Sanai. There's no escape. We're trapped. Unless we can clear all the shots, we're dead. Tenchi grabs her sword. Not if I have anything to say about it. Tenchi raises her.
Okay, there's the question.
Tsukumogami is a possessed object. In Double Dealing Character, there's a Tsukumogami rebellion. And in this, I plan to put them in place of the fairies. And in the final battle, it's going to be fairies versus Tsukumogami, while the main heroines fight against...
So, here's a question. Does that make it a Great Fairy War?
Yep. And much like the Great Fairy War, there's someone who wins.
Well, we already saw the panel. You showed
And,
us.
but I think the stream chat's seen it.
You did! You showed it when you...
I didn't show them the outcome, though. Like, I'm fine of telling the WotA Station Wagon spoilers and sometimes people on the stream, but... Like, the way I do stream stuff, it really depends. But Rainbow, Kogasa's a Tsukumogami. Technically, Kokoro is a Menreiki Tsukumogami. Ben and Yatsuhashi are Tsukumogami. And technically, Reimu's Gohei is a Tsukumogami. Well, only for the double-dealing character, anyway. Okay. Tenchi raises her sword high, slams it into the ground. Giant pillars come out of the ground, blocking the shots. Let's see. Momiji. Good work, Hinanawi, but they're circling around for another shot. Tenchi. Ah, crap. This thing's got to recharge. What? Well, I don't suppose you guys got something to shield against shots, otherwise we're screwed. Backshot of Aya approaching the heroines. Let me get the song for this real quick. This needs the music. And Raiko, yeah. In fact, if we should be getting to that part in a second. Let's see. Aya, but guess who got ungrounded just in time to save your butts? Momiji and Aya. Momiji. Look, I don't even care what's going on anymore. Just get up there and save us, bird brain! Determined Aya. With pleasure, dog breath! Aya leaps into the sky. Everyone watches from below. Aya stares at the hail of bullets. Backshot of Aya, she aims her camera at the bullets. Let's see, Aya snaps a shot. Everybody flinches at the giant flash. Everyone looks up at the giant flash. Let's see. The Tsukumogami, let's see. Yeah, everyone's watching. There's now a gap in the giant hail of bullets. Aya. Huh, seems my camera's flashier than usual. I wonder what's making that happen. Let's see. Get that Tengu! You'll have to catch me first! The Tsukumogami all fire at Aya. Aya flies through the hail of bullets. Somebody shoot that stupid Tengu! She's too fast! Aya flies through them and shoots them all down. Ha ha ha! Let's see. Meanwhile, Nitori. The Tsukumogami are coming for another pass. Aya, why aren't you catching their shots? Aya. My camera's gotta recharge, you know. Why don't you make yourself useful and help me? Momiji. Tenchi! Tenchi. I'm recharged! Yeah! Plunges the sword into the ground, more pillars fly up. Tenchi. Well, don't just stand there, get up and fight like the monsters you all are! Everyone charges in. How's this so far?
So far, it's still good.
Alrighty. Okay, Race and Nitori fly.
You actually had things in your panels to see!
Yep. Well, that is gonna be the funnest part of this, getting to, like, actually animate this huge battle scene while Wind God Girl plays in the background.
Yeah, again, you and I do things in reverse. I make the panels and then do the writing. You do the writing and then the panels.
But back in the Gary's Mod days, I used to do the writing and the writing afterwards. Let's see, who's the second fastest in Gensokyo? Possibly Ramilia? That's what I heard anyway. Or who is the second fastest?
One sec, let's see.
Let's see, Marcy, I do want to get back to Aosagi Tribute Show eventually. Anyway, like, I'll get to animating eventually. Like, first, I really want to make Wrath of the Amanojaku. And I was gonna do let me pause the song real quick. I was gonna do a sketch for Tei edition, but I couldn't. But on the bright side, like, one of the things I wanted to do was a Bugs Bunny sketch, but then I learned Japheth was doing it, and I was like, well, even though I'm not gonna make a sketch, at least Japheth is gonna get to do something, and if you don't know who Japheth is, look him up.
Wouldn't Hatsune be technically the second fastest?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Because I've heard she's always trying to catch up with Aya, so I've heard.
Alright, makes sense. I mean, they're both Tengu.
Yeah.
Though there's also a gag in Silent Sinner and Blue when Remilia goes, "I'm the fastest and strongest in Gensokyo!" And then meanwhile, Reimu and Sakura, or Reimu and Marissa, like, the heroines are like, "I don't know, I think Suika's stronger, and I think Aya's faster." Shut up, you two! I got a reputation to uphold here. I'm thinking of adding a gag where Remilia eventually is all like, "Hey, I was on the front line several times. I even went to the moon. Didn't you lose? Shut up!" Anyway, I'll get the music going again. Okay, Risa needs to fly around a pillar.
Okay, first off, Spaz,
Oh, yes.
if you want the music to replay, go in your bar and just right beside YouTube, put it right in repeat.
No, not in repeat. I was pausing the song because we were going
well,
up.
I thought you meant as in... So I was...
That's okay.
I didn't realize you paused it. Blech. Can't say my words today.
Alright, anyway. Okay, Risa and Nitri fly around a pillar, gunning down Tsukumogami. Aya clears bolts of the camera as Sanae and Moko swoop into fire. Omiji and Yomu push through a whole army of Tsukumogami. Yuko breaks out the death fan as Tenchi leaps from her keystone, slaying the Tsukumogami. Oh yeah, this is Tenchi speaking right here. Jeez, this is too much even for me! It's like no matter how many we beat, they don't stop! Let's see. Aya looks at Tenchi. There's no way to escape. All we can do is fight for as long as we can, and pray somebody can still save us. I wish I had the Lord of the Rings music playing in the background. So I'll pause the song here. Tenchi, but if this is really it, I never thought I'd die fighting side by side with the yokai. Aya smiles at Tenchi. What about fighting side by side with friends? Tenchi, now that I can do! The Tsukumogami horde.
She doesn't actually have friends. Oh, snap.
Yep. But considering I want the finale of this game to be, this comic to be really, really idealistic, we're gonna go with that. So the Tsukumogami surround the cast. Meanwhile, back at the Myorin Temple. Mamizo. Nue, status report on Yokai Mountain. Nue. Looks like everyone's been pushed into Genbu Ravine or they're being overrun. Unless we send some help in the next 10 minutes, those yokai are done for. Byakuran. Belay that order. We still have 30 minutes to protect the village. Once the sun comes up, we'll send a rescue team, and until then, have faith. Nue. Screw that! Let the hermits take care of the village. We got our own kind to worry about. Miss Miko. Miko. It's understandable. Send the Myorin Temple to the ravine, and we'll meet back at sun. A gap opens behind Byakuran and Miko. Yukari exits from the gap, followed by Chen and Ron, followed by several purple fairies. Nobody is going anywhere. Ron holds up the hermits. We've got you surrounded. Chen holds up the Buddhist. Anyone who moves gets a bullet hell salad. Wow, that sounded way better in my head. Byakuran. The great yokai sage. Yukari Yakumo. Yokai at boundaries. The one said to rule Gensokyo from the shadows. We meet at last. State your business, yokai. That is no way to treat your elders, young one. But if you must know, I am here to prevent you. I
don't think Yukari would actually say that one.
The last one?
Yeah, elders. Remember. Well, that's actually how some fandom would perceive her, but... No, actually, didn't she say try to act young? Gotta remember that one.
I know that's a fanon thing where it's like, oh, Yukari's only 17. But
I got bullshit on that one.
But this, I'm trying to like go for the more like Yukari as a noble kind of thing.
Yeah.
But if you must know, I am here to prevent you from leaving. Points at Sekibanki, and of course to release the young Rokuro Kubi. Sekibanki. Me? I'm getting rescued by the great Yukari Yakumo? Kane. Miss Yakumo, just what's going on here? For once, will you please just explain yourself? Yukari. Why, isn't it obvious? I'm helping the weak defeat the strong. Miko grabs her sword. Why you? You're not getting in our way. Let's see, I think it's, I think it's Kane saying this line. I forgot to put that down here. Miss Miko, stand down. None of us stand a chance against Miss Yakumo. Miko. To hell with that! I won't even let the yokai of boundary stop us from saving this land. Smug Yukari. Haha, very well. I'll take that as a challenge. Battle erupts in the Myoran Temple as Yukari's forces battle everyone else. Let's see, what am I going to do next? That is a very good question, actually. I don't know what I'm going to do after this. I want to do an animation video, is all I know. Actually, for this, I will not be using Anti-Snap. Instead, I will be using CreateX's export function, and as you can see here, I am exporting all the individual characters individually.
Told you about that. It's awesome.
Yep.
You're welcome for letting you know on that one.
Yes. Again, unknown.
You were doing it a different way, weren't you not?
Well, yeah, I was like cutting out the stuff externally, so.
Oh, you were actually cutting it out. Oh shit.
But then, then you told me about PNG Exporter, and it's basically revolutionized how I do Walfus. So again, to the people watching the stream, Unknown has basically helped me get my Walfus legs back. But yeah, here's what you do: you make a you download RSG Maker's PNG exporter, put it in the same folder as create.swift, and it needs to be named create.swift. And then you can put like whatever, like say mailing, go to theater mode, hit F6, and then you can save it, and voila. So now you can export stuff within create.swift. Oh yes, Cry?
Hold on. Also, worth noting that you also have to put the extension file at the end. Otherwise, it's just going to be a blank file.
Yes. Marcy, just go to RSG Maker's profile, and it'll be right there on this page.
Yeah, and it has a tutorial, so
yep.
Read.
Alrighty, so let's see. Battle erupts between the Myoran Temple and Yukari's forces.
Are you going to show more of that, or are you going to go to a different location now?
No, I'm cutting immediately back to the clouds because I want people to be like, "Wait, what the fuck is Yukari like betraying the main characters?"
You got that for okay. Smart choice. Smart choice.
So, but when it finally comes back, and I got some help from someone else from another site, they said I should probably move Reimu's speech about Gensokyo being just a game to later, or to make a joke about how she says all that stuff and then like acts like a dick to Raiko right afterwards. But I actually was thinking of moving that up, so it's like we're like, Yukari, why are you doing this? And then she explains, it's like, no, we're the weak, and that Amanojaku is basically about to make herself strong, so if you had left a second early, she would have used you going up to Shining Needle Castle as proof that she could get the power of the mallet. It's a good thing that you guys didn't leave and I kept you here, and plus the Tsukumogami would have eaten you for breakfast. Oh, well I guess that's a good thing. But, wait a minute. Let's see.
I'll be right back, Spaz.
Alrighty. Oh yes, I love Reimu and Cherno too. Though, not sure about the voice acting thing. Though it's kind of ironic because Reimu and Cherno's like big specialty is silent storytelling. Like, they do absolutely amazing videos without a single thing of dialogue. Oh, voice chat. Okay. Well, I think text chat would probably work better. Like, I mainly, like... For streams, I do voice chat because, like, I can't type and juggle ideas at the same time, but, discussing ideas, I prefer text. Plus, it's easier to log down text than it is voice. So if I want to, like, gather ideas and stuff, it's easier with voice. I mean, easier with text. Like, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, I'll wait for Unknown to come back. In the meantime, I'll, actually, let me save this here. And while I wait for Unknown, I'm going to work on something else. Something that's actually kind of been, and show you guys a preview of the workflow of what I'm going for. Being Sumi Reiko Usami, which is a parody of Being John Malkovich. Okay, let's copy that. Okay, that should be the background. Okay, move these to the back. Okay, there we go. So as you can see with Kamipo, I have like this 3D background setup going on. Okay, so there's our floor. And we layer it down. Actually, technically, Marcy, it is possible to have Create X on mobile because HDF does, but mainly because he has a Windows phone and he can like easily load stuff on a. He can load a Flash projector on a phone. Okay, so what did I hear?
Wait, Flash on phone?
Yes.
Okay, somehow I have genuine disbelief about that statement.
HDF has shown me he actually has a phone with like Windows Mobile on it, and he can actually like load. He can load like anything a phone can. He can like I've seen him with like a little keyboard and a mouse playing Deus Ex for Windows on his phone.
Again, genuine disbelief.
Let me see if HDF is available and see if I can bust out the webcam for this. Let's let me have my milk and then I'll be right back. Actually, let me move that floor up. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, I made the backgrounds in Kamipo, but I did all the other stuff in Create.Swift. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I found out it was actually a tablet, not a phone.
Oh.
You would not believe the shit I had to go through.
Disbelief.
Oh, sorry to, like... Yeah, I heard, Ort. Sorry to hear. But wait, Cry, you said you're still in disbelief that a tablet could open all that stuff?
I don't know. I just... confused.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, welcome back. I decided to demo the, what Kamipo can do as far as backgrounds go, and I'm on this comic that I was working on, and the later scene right here, where they're at the Human Village canals. It's my head, sweet! It's my head! I really gotta finish this comic. It's my little Kamipo tech demo, and... It's called Being Sumireko Usami, and it's a parody of Being John Malkovich. Anyway, open 7C. Marcy, and improve on prop making, just make more props. That's all there is to it, really. Okay, so anyway, we just returned from Yukari blowing up the hermits and the Buddhist. Okay, we're back in Shining Needle Castle. Seija. Ben, Gatsuhashi appears to be in trouble just over the castle. Go and assist her at once. Ben. Yes, Seija. Sakina, let's see, Shinmomaru walks in. Seija, what's going on? There's a lot of calamity outside the castle. My little Shinmomaru, you're just in time. Shinmomaru, I think it's time to let you in on a little secret about the Tsukumo sisters. The Tsukumo sisters have been planning to betray us from the start. They only helped us because they want to take advantage of the mallet's power.
You can't. You don't mean it.
Wait.
Oh no!
Shock. Let's see. Shock.
Don't say it. Don't say it to be true.
Shock Sakuna. How horrible! I can't believe they do such a thing. How could they betray one yokai fighting for the one yokai fighting for the Tsukumogami like that? Smug Seija. All they want is power for themselves because they only care about themselves. At least I will never betray the Tsukumogami. Seija. Nobody cares for the weak more than I do, and that's why we must stop anyone in our way. Sakuna. Yeah, we'll help everyone. We'll make Ensokyo a paradise for the weak. Creepy Seija. Hee yes we will. So Reimu, Marissa, and Sakuya battle Yatsuhashi. Sakuya fires her knives. Sakuya checks her watch. We got 28 minutes. We can only hope something stalls everyone in the village before we take out that power source. Marissa aims her carrot at the camera and fires. Eat this! The shots barely scratch Yatsuhashi. Yeah. Let me put the Yatsuhashi. It'll take more than that to stop me, now that I have power. Marissa. So what's this all about, huh? You just want to get revenge on humans or something? Okay, Yatsuhashi. Not just humans, we plan to rule the whole world. Now that we have power, even the docile yokai are rising up. That is the world we intend to create. Angry Reimu. Well, I won't allow that to happen. Reimu flies through, at the camera. Through Danmaku. Reimu stops at a wall of musical staffs. Huh? Reimu is surrounded by a giant musical roll and music notes. Whoa! You know that attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. Reimu looks up. Well. It's Ben in her in-game pose. Let's see. Looks like I found the perfect opponent. Yatsuhashi. Hey, wait! I found it first. First come, first serve, big sis. Ben. Oh, really? I saw you fighting, and your shoddy music won't be enough to stop a Tsukumogami user. Angry Reimu. Hey, don't speak as if I'm a yokai. I'm here to exterminate yokai like you. This is Ben speaking here. Let me put the subtitle. For somebody allied with a Tsukumogami and respected by so many yokai, you're no different than we are, aren't you? And that's where I'm stopped. But the end game of all this...
I do feel like Reimu would be insulted by being called that. So, more angry Reimu right there.
Alright, that sounds good.
But what is a human? A miserable little pile of secrets, but enough talk! Have at you!
But let me pull up the in-game script for that, because I think there's more dialogue, but... yeah, we'll get to that shortly. So, Reimu A, that's where it was. Stage 4. And that's when Yatsuhashi just leaves. But in this case, the both of them knock her out of the sky. Yeah.
And just a side note, thanks to me seeing how you have your bubbles, I'm actually going to change all my bubbles instead of Eclipse to, what was it? To capsules now. Well, some of them.
It really depends on the dialogue. Sometimes it's capsules, sometimes it's bubbles, sometimes it's squares.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I look at other people's things and say, maybe I shouldn't It looks good. Might incorporate that. And some bubbles I'm going to do the exact same, so...
Yeah, let me read Remu's B dialogue just to compare. Well, Reimu's last thing before the battle begins is her saying, hey, wait. I guess she could just, like, angrily look and go, now, wait just a moment, and then, like, they both blindside her.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Livid Reimu. The next frame will be... Reimu surrounded by an inescapable music roll.
Huh.
Wait, Rainbow, what are you raging about?
The hell? Rage alert?
I think I missed what the rage was about.
Oh, Bar Party 5, probably.
No, I said it was starting. Let's see. Shocked Rainbow King. Then Ben Ben's. I welcome the guy who talks to himself.
That's actually his name!
Okay. It's time we mark the dawn of our new era of power with the death of the Hakare Shrine Maiden. And then in the next frame it shows everyone just pouring their shots onto Reimu.
Oh great, why am I getting a Sonic Boom flashback?
Wait, oh, what do you mean Sonic Boom?
First thing in the game you see him getting barotted. The crappy one, the Rise of the Lyric shit. I might show you that later down the road. And how bad that is, but... Still! Crap. But in this case, yeah, that would actually be a good idea. Because from what you have told me that you're planning on doing.
Then afterwards, once Benben and Yatsuhashi finally do their little heel face turn, they have to make it up to Reimu for the rest of the comic.
Now you fucked up!
Actually, no, I got a better idea. Terrified Reimu. Or I don't know, should I cut away to Marissa and Sakuya first, or to Reimu? Because I'm thinking of, like, in the next frame, like, having a little, like, two-shot of, in one half, it's, the shocked reactions of Marissa and Sakuya, and the other one, it's Benben and Yatsuhashi firing everything they got into Reimu.
Huh. That is... One sec. Or you could make a wide shot panel, and at the corners of, like, say, the top left and the bottom right, you can input another panel over top of it, both of them, like make it into a triangle or whatever you want, because you can do the whole rearrange, and you could put Reimu, the main panel of Reimu getting bombarded, one panel of Sakuya and Marissa's fate. Like,
yeah, I get the idea. I've done that previously.
So yeah, why not do that?
All right.
So you don't need to have 3 different panels. It's basically all one big panel.
All right. Everything they got into Reimu. Intercuts of Marissa and Sakuya's shocked reactions. No, I see. No, I hear you, Rainbow. It's just I don't want to go to the channel because I'm afraid of copyright strikes, and plus I'm working in silence right now.
Somewhat in silence, but yeah. And relax! Holy shit!
The fact that you're shouting does not give a good impression.
Okay, I just came back.
Calm down, please.
Wait, who are you talking to? Me or unknown?
The Rainbow Sandra person. I can see the chat.
Moderators for chats here.
Well, I'm a moderator, but at the same time, also be polite to the people in the chat too. Like, you don't have to go off on them like that as well.
Person, please take it down a notch. A few notches, please.
Okay, so next, Reimu and Sakuya try to rescue Reimu, but then the musical staff gets in the way.
And I'm gonna guess Reimu falls.
Yep.
Okay, I'm already having T minus flashback with the Yukari fight.
Wait, that happens?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I gotta double check that. But does anyone catch
She
her?
gets hit. No, she crashes.
Okay.
And Sakia comes in to save the day, and Marisa helps out Reimu one that's on the ground. Yeah, go watch it. Actually, one second. Let me get the timestamp for you.
Alright, but in this case, Raiko catches her midair.
Yeah, that's good. I'm still gonna get that though. Where is it?
Let's see. Trying to think of how to organize this.
And I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
It's at the very beginning, actually. So yeah.
Let's see, how long have we been going?
We've been going for on the stream end.
On the stream.
47 minutes.
Okay.
47.
Let's see, I can't think of what to put next, because it's Reimu plummeting through the sky, but how to illustrate that.
You have the long panel, so
Yeah, I was thinking of putting like a long fall of
yeah, that's what you can do. One sec, let me get something that I made. And now this is not going to be some sort of self-advertisement thing.
but you're more than welcome to do that.
Nah. But yeah, if you look at that, like you can see, you could do something like how I did that, but make it a lot taller. Like the very top of the panel where the main fight just took, or where most of that happened, Kaki, Ramaku, and all that, and her plummeting down to like a dark. I don't know. I'm just saying an idea.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out.
Pull a Kingdom Hearts Spaz, and remember the intro?
Oh yeah.
Sora Fallen?
But yeah, I'm
something
just
like
wondering how do I frame it is the question.
Have that plummet down, make it get dark near the bottom. Next panel, you see Reimu with, one sec, I know a good background. Sec. Where is it? And there was a forest top background that was made. You can use that, and then make it look like while she's falling, make a quick whoosh underneath, and boom. And next panel, bada boom, bada bing. Raiko's holding onto her.
I'm thinking of Sakya or Marissa saying she can't take a fall from this height, but I feel that would be too explaining to the audience.
Yeah. You could try to have like Marisa trying to go after her, like just Mach 1ing it, trying to catch her, but she's too slow.
Oh yeah, that's what happens.
Oh. I didn't say that.
Or Marissa can be like, I got you, Reimu. Okay. Marissa runs into a wall of musical notes. Welcome back, guy who talks to himself. Okay. Now it's Ben and Yatsuhashi. And let me double check the dialogue. Because their pre-fight dialogue's the same for all the characters. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, you don't. We're going to make sure. She plummets to her death. Let me double check Ben's pre-game dialogue. Oh, whoops! I dragged the panel instead of the dialog box.
Whoopsie!
Okay. Yeah. And welcome, Diamond Black. And Unknown, do you use the templates, or do you arrange all the panels yourself?
All the panels myself. I go right to the... to the green lines, actually. I use the entire page. So I can fit more stuff. And yeah, I do. Have you not seen my news panel, or my news comic? The one I'm working on right now?
No, I mean, like, do you use the templates? But it looks...
No.
Okay, because I use the
All
templates.
I do is just get a blank page and then put the first block right at the top left corner of the green line and just place wherever.
Okay. Though I plan in Sage's side to use the green areas for Sage's commentary. You know about Sage's side, do you?
Nope.
Okay, after I finish Wrath of the Amanojaku, I am going to release Sage's running commentary about why Wrath of the Amanojaku, why Reimu, Marissa, and Sakya are really the villains, and why Seija is really the real hero of the story.
So her backwards logic. Gotcha.
Yes.
You saw what I did there.
Yep. Also, fun fact. Did you know...
Oh, no. If you're going to do that, then you have to also, on the other version, make sure if she's trying to insult someone, make her actually edit the comic like with marker or something. Like putting fake stink lines, or just insulting Raymond and all that. Or do something, just to fool around with the comic. Deadpool style.
Possibly, though. I want it to be just
an idea.
more petty than that.
Well, she's already breaking the fourth wall. Why not? But just continue on. What's next?
Okay, so I don't know if I'm thinking, like before we cut away to Reimu falling through the clouds, like we have a brief glimpse of Marissa and, oh, yeah, actually Marissa could, like, go freaking nuts here.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't have any cussing in this. But, like, like, the most I'll go for is, crap.
Ah, crap baskets. Language. This is a Christian story.
Diamond Black says, well, I know Raymond was always mean, but the bad guy, I don't know. Well, in this case, like, in the grand finale, it's Reimu's kindness, of all things, that actually helps save the day. But then again, she also taunts Seija to distract her long enough for Sekibanki and Shirno to also save the day, too. Right. Rissa charges in to fight Ben. Sakya also jumps in the fray as well. Natsuhashi in the background because she hasn't jumped in yet. Okay, the next one will be that's probably the #1 thing I'm most proud of in all of this entire comic. It's not that it's going to have crazy-ass dogfights, not that it's going to be a really uplifting tale, but the #1 thing I'm most proud of in Wrath of the Amanojaku is the fact that elementary school kids could safely read it. Because, like, most feature-length Toho stuff is, like...
Full lewd.
Well, not just lewd, but there's also language and violence and stuff. And there's also the fact that, like, it's really dark and angsty. Like, this is the darkest this story's gonna get. Well, at least until the final battle and Seija nearly wins.
Oh, come on. The kids played, most of them all just played GTA Online or something. Or other games.
Well, there's a difference between, like, comically stealing a car and running over hookers and blowing up
taking their
crap.
money. Don't forget taking their money. If you don't
taking their money versus, say, watching Requiem for a Dream. You know Requiem for a Dream, right?
No.
It's about this group of friends and this guy's mom, and all of them are addicted to drugs. The guy's mom's addicted to diet pills. And it's their slow downward spiral into, well, let's just say one of them gets their arm lopped off because they've contracted gangrene from doing too much heroin. The mom ends up going insane, sent to a psych ward, given hideous electroshock therapy. One woman is forced to basically sell her body for even more heroin. And one guy is sent to jail. And he's going through heroin withdrawal, all while being, like, getting his ass kicked by the guards of the prison. And the final...
What the fuck do you watch?
It's... Requiem for a Dream is a classic. It's, in fact, like, it helped inspire Diamond in the Rough in many, many ways. Especially a scene, which I later learned was actually taken from, what's the name of that movie? Perfect Blue or something like that, where it's, like... someone's like just sitting in the bathtub in total silence for like a whole minute, and then just suddenly out of nowhere they start screaming like crazy because their life's falling apart.
That's new to me. You watch some fucked up shit, man.
But Requiem for a...
I'm sorry. This is supposed to be all PG. You watch some fudged up stuff, Spaz.
Well, in college, I took a lot of literary courses, and Requiem for a Dream is classic cinema, because it actually introduced the, like, super fast editing style that became popular in the early 2000s and late 90s. And plus it starred Jared Leto, who later eventually started 30 Seconds to Mars. Heck, in the definitive guide to Diamond in the Rough, it's actually one of the things I mentioned in the stuff that inspired Diamond in the Rough page.
And then other people took it to a different location.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm talking about, Spaz. I don't want to bring it up.
The thinking Diamond in the Rough is based on something that happened a year after it was made.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not insulting you or anything. I'm saying it's kind of stupid.
Well, actually, there is a scene later on in Wrath of the Amanojaku that basically retcons DitR out of existence.
Ooh, tell me.
Yukari says that, like, in the finale of Diamond in the Rough, it turns out Broly is being used by multiple different factions as like a as a bargaining chip. Not a bargaining chip, but basically like his life or death basically controls the fate against Sokyo. So it turns out he never had any free will to begin with, and he's just a pawn for everyone else. And in the finale, Yukari wants to use him to prolong the life of the yokai, while Tenchi wants to use him to basically, as an example of what will happen if, like, the yokai gain too much power. So, Miko says, well, wait a minute. If we have this incident with the Tsukumogami, what's to stop the yokai from doing a power grab? And Yukari's like, why do we need to do that? We already have the humans convinced that the yokai have enough power as it is. We don't have to go any further. Besides, I have a foolproof plan to, keep the humans scared of the yokai indefinitely without hurting them. Thriller novels! What? It's simple. We have enough stories about scary yokai that they fear us just enough to keep us alive. In fact, I even wrote a 20-part novella series that's all about, like, somebody getting screwed over by yokai. Unfortunately, someone said it was about the vampire incident, but I'm just gonna say this outright. Anyone who thinks that my little Diamond in the Rough is about Mr. Heart of the Vampire incident is a fucking moron.
I wasn't there, and I just have to hear it quite a few times, and I can even say, well, granted, I haven't even watched the Diamond in the Rough because it's, no offense, Spaz, doesn't sound interesting. But, yeah, no, the whole situation sounded got over-dramatized and out of hand, and it sounded fucking retarded.
Yep.
This is coming from an outside source who doesn't even really care. It just sounds so fucking stupid. I'm sorry, Spaz.
Well, sadly, we're kind of going through it again, just with ironically, the very group of people that are saying that's what it was all about in the first place.
Okay, people, I want to say this on stream. Get a fucking life and stop saying this shit. Jesus H.
Actually, that's another. But that's also.
No, let me say this. I'm gonna do a rant now. I'm doing a fucking rant on your stream because this is gonna be on your YouTube and everywhere else.
I wouldn't, because that'll only piss them off more.
No. They'll be pissed off at me, because no matter what, I'll say this. I punch you. I don't give a damn. I'm not brainwashed. I will still punch you for some bullshit. But still, get a life. God, you guys want to just go attack someone for stupid reasons for your entire time? That's sad. Do something more productive with your life. Fuck.
The views and opinions expressed on Spaz Takes Stream are not that of Spaz Takes. Disclaimer. Anyway.
Yeah, nope, these are all unknown's opinions, and seriously, get a fucking life. Come at me if you are pissed.
Well, have you seen Iron Man 3?
Yes.
Okay, you know the scene where Tony Stark tells the Mandarin, like, look, if you want to fight, here's my address.
Yep.
Well, you know exactly what happens after that, right?
Didn't he lose all of his, suits and all that? Remember correctly?
His house got attacked because he told the Mandarin where he was.
And
yeah.
then black helicopters.
And guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Wait.
Come at me.
No, that's... Wait, no, not black helicopters. Sorry, I didn't mean that. No. I hope the FBI wasn't watching.
Okay, now I know where to take this. Ben tells Yatsuhashi, "Sis, take the maid. I'll go after the witch." And Diamond Black, this has been going on since, like, late 2014, so it's nothing new.
Get a life! Fuck! All the opinions I've said by Unknown Nobody are all owned by Unknown Nobody. He does not represent Spaz or anyone else in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, fuckers!
Okay, Ben, Yatsuhashi. Let's see.
I just heard myself say that on the stream.
Well, let's see. Rainbow says to go to his Nightcore channel, but well, I've seen enough Nightcore stuff as it is. Let's like, it's not really the thing I do on this channel. I mean, I can show off Walfus channels, I can show off Toho channels. Just, well,
you can always have, if they want music, they can always have June use his talented singing voice to sing them all some pleasant songs. Oh God, not again! No! Come on, June, you can sing. Come on! No, I don't want to lose my nuts again. June, we're not gonna make you. Oh, yeah, never mind. You might want to go. I just see a bunch of fairies with baseball bats. Never mind. Just. Yeah, run, you little bitch. Hey, clown piece, $20. Nail him in the nuts.
Well, Rainbow, why is it so important that I go to your channel? Because going to a Nightcore channel isn't really the thing I do.
I think someone wants attention.
Because I also go to other people's streams as well, but I never advertise my stuff on it.
If you like Nightcore, why don't you listen to it yourself? Don't worry about it. Also, we're worried about copyright.
Yes.
Sinister Ben.
Trying to think of what Ben should say in this panel.
I'll help the witch join the Shrine Maiden?
Yeah, something doesn't sit right with that, like...
Yeah, I don't think he's saying, I'll help the witch join the Shrine Maiden. It should be more like, I'll make the witch join her friend very shortly. Something along that lines.
Or it could be like a reverse shot of Marissa looking at Ben and be like, "Witch, you'll be joining your friend very soon."
Yeah, that works. I hope she actually means witch and not the other one with the B in the front. KG!
Okay.
Ah, it's an evil cat!
Hi. How close are you to a good stopping point?
Oh, we're actually getting very close. After you guys about to golf it up?
We're getting ready to, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Then let's see. Over the shoulder shot of Marissa.
Let's just finish this page and then call it a night.
Okay.
A few pages done, right?
Yes, we let's see. We got ooh, I think we have Well, we got 3 pages done anyway. And 3
Oh, that's
pages
still
is good.
something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. And we got Marissa about, like, completely losing her shit because she thinks Reimu's dead.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we're going there. We're going there.
But of course, Marissa's
I mean,
rage...
hey,
Oh, go on.
hey, I mean, in one of the most recent Toho manga comics, it was the other way around where they
Yeah.
thought Marissa was dead.
Yep, the grand finale of Forbidden Scrollery.
That was a good end.
Oh, yes.
Especially like what Yukari said about what Reimu actually is.
And well, actually, they make reference, even though this comes beforehand, like, Raiko, like, tells Reimu that sooner or later you're gonna have to accept that you're the protector of all of Gensokyo, including the yokai that, like, you claim to be after. But I'm gonna let Yukari teach you that lesson. Yukari's like, not in a million years. Oh, really? Yeah, really?
Then it shows an actual panel of Forbidden Scrollery. Ah, fuck.
Or then it's like, Reimu looks at the camera and is like, there's no way I'll be the Shrine Maiden of the yokai. Then you cue the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia music. Reimu becomes the Shrine Maiden of the yokai. It's Always Sunny in Gensokyo.
And these are the outtakes
Amazing.
of the Wrath of Amanojaku. Thank you for watching, and please now give us our $20 since you didn't buy the DVD, you little shit.
Alright, anyway, I think that's a good stopping point, and Rainbow, I think you got enough advertisement for your channel as it is, so with that, I think we will call it a night. But if you guys are interested in seeing our golfing shenanigans after our restart stream,
Wow!
head on over to, wow, what?
I love how Rainbow said, so what is Wrath of Amanojaku?
Oh my lord.
Jesus Christ!
Didn't pay a single bit of attention.
Oh, that's insulting!
Subbing tells me Rainbow's only here to advertise their
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah.
But luckily we have it recorded here and it'll reflect on them.
Yeah.
So anyway, to those who are actually interested in watching us golf, head on over to, what's the name of Roy's channel again?
I think it. One sec. Let's see. It is not Leroy Jenkins, of course. It is Jet Set Roy.
Yes, head on over to Jet Set Roy's Twitch page, in which we will golf it up. And with that, I will see you guys later.
First off, Jet Set
Bye.
Roy, all one word.